now.
Oh my god. I'm finally back. I'm just gonna totally act like it hasn't been, I don't know, maybe 7 months since my last video. Guys, I'm so sorry, and I'm not gonna get into all that right now. Right now, I need to show you this combo video that I'm gonna make right here with Mileena. She's probably my new main. This first combo is in the piercing variation, which I like a lot, and it's going to start with the over-the-top string, which on Xbox that's forward A, B A, and if you're talking about like the universal MK buttons, that's forward 3, 4, 3, and it looks like this. And as you can see, it starts with an overhead, and it sort of bounces them away for a juggle, okay? Now, this doesn't begin with a jump and punch because, actually, as you can see right there, it doesn't combo from the jump and punch. They're not stunned long enough from the jump attack, so we're just going to start with the over-the-top. And this is a really good string because I think there's a way you can actually do a low. Yeah, right there. So that would be forward 3, 4, 4 in order to do the low. That's the high, or the overhead rather, and this is the low right there. So it's kind of like a mix-up string if you're playing footsies with your opponent and you throw that out, like they don't know if you're going to go for the overhead ending or if you're going to go for the low ending, which is, I'm sorry, not the overhead ending, the ending that juggles them, or the low, which, of course, if they're not blocking low, that will hit. So anyways, after you do that combo string, you're going to go into the reverse heel, which on Xbox is forward Y and A, and it looks like that. And if we're talking about the universal MK buttons, that is forward 2, 3, and it looks like that. And you're going to want to time that right after you sort of juggle them with the over-the-top string. So this is what we have so far. And I find that it kind of helps to sort of wait a second when you go into the reverse heel after the over-the-top, so that both hits of reverse heel are going to connect. So the next part of the combo is you're going to do the ball roll, which is Mileena's sort of signature special. It basically starts combos, it extends her combos, and that's going to be back down B or back down 4. And so obviously it pops them up for a juggle. And this is what reverse heel and ball roll look like together, and then I'm going to show you all 3 steps of the combo that we have so far. Okay, and so the very last part of the combo is you're going to do the sadistic ways combo string, which is back Y, X, Y plus B. So that's back 2, 1, 4, and 2 together. And that looks like that. And the reason why I like to end it with that string as opposed to, I think, whatever that... yeah, that's back 1, 2, 1 and 3, and then sort of mash down, down 2. The reason why I like to end it with sadistic ways as opposed to that other string I just did is because it ends with them kind of like right by you, so it allows you to continue your offense. So anyways, this is what the whole combo looks like when it's done correctly. And as you can see, that's 37%, which is pretty good considering there's only like, what, 4 different moves to this particular combo. So let's move on to the next variation, shall we? So here we are in the Ravenous variation, which I think is also pretty unique and cool. And this does start with a jump back punch, if you want to. You know, it's obviously not safe to keep jumping in and throwing those out. But anyways, after the jump in punch with 2 or 1, I like 2, you're going to go into the forward 1, 2, back and 4 string, which is forward X, Y, and back B if you're playing on Xbox, and that's the heel stomp. And that that's a really good string. As you can see, it ends with a low. So this is what we have so far. Okay, and after that, you're going to cancel into the ball roll, which again is a way down 4 or B if you're on Xbox. And so after the ball roll, this is what we have so far. All right. And then once you sort of have them in that juggle opportunity, you're going to jump up and do a neutral jump punch with either 1 or 2, X or Y on Xbox. And so that's what it looks like so far. And as you can see, that neutral jump punch just kind of, it's one nice little extra hit to throw in there to maximize the damage and keep juggling them. But the next part of the combo is you're going to go into the deep scratches string, which is back YY or back 2-2, just like that, okay? And so this is how it's going to look when that's at the end of the combo. Now, I find it best to kind of wait for them to fall down a little bit before going into the deep scratches to ensure that the next part of the combo is going to hit, and that is the low pounce, which is, of course, one of the unique moves to this variation. And that's down back 4, and as you can see, it's not hitting now. Down back B, down back 4. That's not hitting now because I believe that only works if they're in the air. It's sort of, I guess, like an air grab. I don't know if it works as a parry or whatever. Yeah, see, it works in the air just like that. So it's going to be back YY or back 2-2, down back 4. And as you can see, it doesn't connect because he's not in the air. But I suggest you kind of get used to that motion, or that input rather. Back 2-2, down back 4. And remember to kind of wait for them to fall from the neutral jump punch. See, I did it too early right there. Again, way too early. See how you kind of have to wait in order for them to get hit by that low pounce. But anyways, I can't put it on the moves list, but after you do the low pounce, there's sort of an extending string you can put in to extend the combo. And let me bring it up on the moves list here. It's, see right here, after you do the low pounce, you do forward, forward 1, or X, and then down, down 2, which is Y on Xbox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a neutral jump punch, and then I'm going to do the deep scratches into the low pounce, and then do the chain extender, just so you can see what all of that looks like, and then I'll show you the whole combo when it's done correctly. Alright, so that's what the end is going to look like. Now here's the whole thing put together. Alright, so let's move on to the last variation. Alright, so you see on the moves list that I have highlighted, this is kind of going to be like the first part of the combo. I'll break it down, and then I'll bring up the rest of the moves later. So anyways, yeah, again, whoops, oh my god, it's been a while, can't you tell? If you want to start with a jump and punch, go for it, but anyways, the next part of the combo is going to be the crab step, which is forward and 4, or forward and B. And the reason why I kind of like to do this, because if you do manage to kind of get a chance to jump in safely, I like kind of going for that low right after it. That's just me, of course. Anyways, so this is what we have so far. And as you can see, that actually does combo, even though this does kind of have a lot of startup. But anyways, you can see that has pretty good reach too. Anyways, the next part of the combo is you're actually going to do the vanish towards, which is back forward Y plus right trigger. So that's back forward 2 plus your meter burn button, the block button, which looks like that. And as you can see, she teleports towards them, which is what this variation is all about. It's all about the weird teleport mix-ups and stuff like that. So this is what we have so far. And as you can see, she ends up going behind them because she's so close to them. Anyways, so I kind of think this combo is a little hard to do just because you're inputting so many things fastly, almost like quickly, as if it was like one big input. So anyways, right after, and I mean right after you do the vanish towards, you're going to go into the vicious string, which is XYA, so that's 1 2 3. Yeah, and you're going to do that like right after vanish towards, as if it's one input. So this is what we have so far. See, if you wait too long to do the vicious after the vanish towards, it's not going to connect, it's not going to combo. Anyways, so after the vicious string, you're going to do the ball roll again, which is back down 4, or back down B if you're playing on Xbox. And so here's what we have. And remember, that's a lot of inputs, really, really fast. So anyways, the last part of this, I guess, half of the combo is the Tarkatan knee, which is away A and B, so that's away 3 and 4, and it looks like that. So this is the first, I guess, half of the combo when it's all put together. So the last part of the combo here is, as you can see, I have the Tarkatan knee up there again, just to kind of like show you what the last move was. You're going to want to do the air side blast, which is back forward X in the air. So of course it looks like that. And you don't have to worry about jumping because the Tarkatan knee actually puts you in the air after the second hit. So this is what, I'll show you again. That's what those two look like together. And now I'm going to show you the whole combo up to just that part. And now finally, the last and the hardest part to do is you're going to actually do a run, which is forward in the block button. And you're going to want to very quickly input a run, and then like as soon as you hit forward right trigger, you're immediately going to want to go into the neck snapper, which is 4 up and 3 1 plus 2. Now in order for that last part to hit, it's kind of tricky to time. You're basically going to do 4 up 3 and then kind of wait for them to just get their head to the ground, then hit 1 and 2 together. Okay, so it's like now, just like that. Okay, so here's the whole combo when it's done correctly. As you can see, that looks pretty fancy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know I'm a little rusty on talking, and I'm sure that the quality isn't going to be that great because it's been like 7 months. I'm not going to get like all personal or whatnot, but you know, I recently graduated college, and you know, applying for jobs and getting jobs and moving back home and all that. So there's a lot going on. Plus my video software, like I can't edit in 60 anymore, which is kind of why I was really worried about how this quality is going to come out. I know this is in 30, it's in 1080p instead of 720 60 frames a second. It's 1080p 30 frames a second. Guys, please let me know if this quality is acceptable. I can't promise that I'm going to start uploading these combo videos a lot more. I'm going to try to, as much as I possibly can. But anyways, on the 19th, Resident Evil 0 HD comes out, and I do plan on doing a Let's Play on that, but trust me, I will continue making these MKX combo tutorials. I just really want to sort of get your feedback so you can let me know if you guys are going to be okay with this quality. I'm a huge 60 frames a second nut, and the fact that I can't do that is really kind of not motivating me to do these videos. But please give me your feedback. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll do a Resident Evil Let's Play, and I'll continue to bring these hopefully sooner than a few months between each video. Alright guys, I'm rambling now. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time.